Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to get the pressure washer out. We're going to get this sidewalk cleaned off in the continuation of spring cleaning. So, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy. So I'm in front of my home, and I am attempting to edge the dirt off the sidewalk first. I watched this on another video, and I'm not really sure why I did this, but that's what I did. And as we can see here, this rock, watch this. That could have been a pretty dangerous situation right there. I still am wondering exactly why that rock was there to begin with. I'm really not sure. The winter, I guess a lot of things can happen. I'm definitely not saying the weather caused that rock to get there, but you know what I mean. It's kind of crazy around here. Before I get my Briggs & Stratton attachment hooked up here, if you enjoy this stuff, if you could take a second and subscribe to my channel, greatly appreciate that. And hit the notification bells for any future videos that come out. Like I was saying before, I have my Briggs & Stratton attachment. I was trying to save some time here. I bought this on Amazon, and as I'm going through this, and from this angle, you can see it's doing a pretty good job. There's quite a bit of dirt on the sidewalk here. It's doing a good job, but as I was doing this, it didn't seem like it. I don't know if it was the lighting or what was going on, but it didn't seem like it was really taking a lot of dirt off. And as you can see with this, it really is a time saver to do this. So that's what was going on in my head. I kept going back and forth and thinking, this thing is not working. I just paid $60, but really, ultimately, I can tell you, it did work. I thought it did really a pretty good job, as you'll see with the in the end with the results that I had. So as I come back here, I'm going over to the same spot again, because to me, I'm thinking it's not working as well as it should. But not doing this that often, I really didn't take into account that the sidewalk is all wet. And although it's a little bit sunny at this point right now, it's wet. It's dark. Once it dries, it lightens right up. You can tell I keep picking it up and looking at it, and now I'm taking it right off, and I'm going to go back to this because I'm thinking this works better. And if you watch as I'm doing this here, really there's not a lot more dirt coming off. So I'm squirting into the cracks there. I had to do that at a later time. Just picked out the grass out of there. But overall, like I said, I was pretty happy with the results of the Briggs & Stratton, and I was pretty impatient at this point. The weather this day was about 35 degrees, and at one point, although you can't see it, it did snow. So it was pretty chilly, and as you can see, I have my sneakers on, which really was a very poor choice in footwear. My feet were absolutely soaked. So live and learn. As you can see, that in other videos I'm going to post, those sneakers made quite a few appearances. Here we go. I'm going back to it, back and forth in my mind, and you can tell, I think in today's day and age, we all look for immediate results, and definitely that's what I'm looking for as I'm going back over the same spot again. I realize now, next time I use this, wherever I use it, I'm looking at it to see if something's wrong with it. But really, look at it. You can actually see the dirt peeling right off. I should have reviewed this video as I went. There's a shot of my porch. Look at that. And now I'm back to the wand. The reality of it is I purchased this attachment to save time, so I wouldn't have to spend all day, because really you have that little powerful, it is a powerful stream of water that comes out of there to clean. But this attachment saves you a lot of time. If I got to figure, it probably does covers about 10 times the amount of space that it would on the normal one. So I did waste quite a bit of time. Although it was a Saturday during a pandemic, I didn't have a heck of a lot going on that day. So the weather was bad. I'd just been sitting inside, probably watching TV. And I did get this done. Well, the most of it, the side right here, as we're looking on the left, I didn't get done because the hose was not long enough to cover that area. But I did do that at a different time. I definitely would recommend, if you have a pressure washer, to get this attachment. Really, it's only $60. As you can see on there, there's a little cap, and you can put some soap inside of it if you need to, and use that. But I just wanted to use water at this point. So now finally I'm putting the attachment back on and moving on to the next section. I should have moved the camera over there a little earlier, but I do get it over pretty much right now. I'm over there. And we start that section here. And again, I think at this point, as you can see, I'm coming back. I am getting impatient switching. So it took me a couple more sidewalk panels as we go here to see what was happening, realizing that this thing was doing a good job. And at the end, I think as I was reviewing the results, when everything dried up, I realized it did a really good job. Please comment down below if you have had any experience using these tools, or any other tools that actually might make things save time, excuse me. As you can see though, look, there's a lot of dirt on that sidewalk, and mainly it was because there's a tree that's located to my right where I'm standing there that covers everything up. And during the winter, honestly, it seems like there's a lot of sun. Not a lot of sun. This thing is blasting. How do I watch that go? Does a nice job. But of course, I'm at the max. Truth be told, it's not trick photography. I really couldn't go much further than this because the hose wasn't extending that far. My hose was located on the driveway on the side of the house. And this is part of what you go through. Here I am, still moving along. And although, of course, I've sped up the video here. It does clean pretty good, but if I used the other attachment, I would have realized that. Let's listen to some music. So finally, as you can see, I've wised up a little bit. And as you watch me go over with passes on this, it is not taking up as much as immediately the pressure washer itself is doing. But you do have to go back and forth on it a few times. I think in two directions. And when we see the results at the end, you can definitely see that it did what it was supposed to do. And it looks so much better. And it really, ultimately, if I did this, as you can see on the here now as I'm doing it, it's taking it off and then just spraying the rest of the water off. I think ultimately it did save some time. To me, for $60, it was worth the purchase. Now you can see me just taking a quick spray of this off. It worked quite well. So if you could use something like this at your home, I will provide a link below. So as you're using this attachment, they say, as you can see with the big circle there, don't leave it in one place at one, like that, and it'll do that. But if you go over a few times, it will take that ring away for the most part. If I was doing this in somebody else's house, I would probably feel pretty bad about doing that. But that's just out of stupidity. Really, this is the first time I've ever used this. You learn as you go. That's what it is as a homeowner. As you see, as I'm going this way, the circle's pretty much gone. Of course, look close enough, it's there. I think most people quickly wouldn't see it, but you know how it goes when you're doing your own work. You look at it, you can see it. Kind of like if you're doing paint in your home, the mistakes show up from your eye, but most people don't care. Here you go. I'm doing the last two blocks here. I'm finally done it. The sun looks like it came out a little bit, but you can see we got that winter grass look after the snow's been on it for a few months. You can tell though, can't you tell by the groove I'm in right here? I feel a lot more confident in this tool. Quickly spray that off. It really took a lot less time to do it. Finally, we're at the end here. So let's check out the final results. As you can see, after everything is dried up, things are a lot cleaner, nicer than they were before. Those steps are horrendous, and I'm going to show you at the end when I did paint those. And you can see the left-hand side there I didn't get to. That's because the hose didn't reach over there. But these are the sections here that I did basically by hand without the tool. And then as we get further along, I did use the attachment, and as you can see, it did a really good job. I don't see the ring there. It's gone, but I'm very happy. That tree is right to the right. It does there's a lot of shade there. That causes really the dirt in there are my bare feet. There's my big buddy Blizzard. He wants his own YouTube channel, as I'm sure you can imagine. He's a very demanding dog. Just kidding. He's a great dog. And he's pointing out to me right there that I need to finish that side of the sidewalk. So there he is. There's Blizzy. He's a good boy, good helper. We're at the end of the video here, and I'm going to show you what this looks like now. I'd like to thank you for joining me. Please remember, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks again for watching.